Namaskar. Welcome to Ancient Wisdom. The rainy season has started, and this is the season of flies and insects. Today, we are going to talk about the methods, procedures, or techniques to keep the flies away, and also the theory behind those. Denial and destruction. And where do we see all these methods used effectively? Is a sweet meat shop. Some use one method, some use two, some use all four. If you go to any sweet meat shop, look at the ceiling. Many a times on the ceiling you will see a piece of paper on which a number of flies and other insects are stuck, or at least they are hovering around it. Before he starts his work, because he knows that the goods that he has are all going to attract flies, is liquid sugar, and then dips a piece of paper in it and then hangs it. This is pure sugar, the thing that the flies like the most. And that is why all the flies in the shop tend to hover around that piece of paper. Some of them even get stuck momentarily to it. And all the other goods in the shop are not so attractive to them, because none of the rest is pure sugar pak. So the first part is using attracting or attraction. Repulsion will take later on. We know destruction, in which a number of pesticides, insecticides are used to kill insects and flies and so on. But the negative part of that method is that most of these insecticides are poisonous to human beings too. So they cannot be sprayed or spared on food items, or even otherwise sprayed elsewhere. If they get into the food items, they can cause food poisoning. So these methods have to be used with utmost caution. Then comes the denial. Denial is not giving them access to the things that they like the most, that is the mithai or the sweet meat. Yes, that can be done by keeping it in the fridge or keeping it in the cupboard, which is tightly shut, and opening it only when necessary and immediately shutting it again. So that is denial. So the three methods that we have seen, and we have also understood the theory behind those. But what is repulsion? And this is the most interesting one as far as I am concerned. Next time you go to a sweet meat shop, again look at the outer side of the shop. You will see that what they have done is they have filled water in a plastic bag, and in that they have put in 6, 7 or 8 coins, money coins, and they have sealed the bag and they are letting it hang in the front side of the shop. And interestingly, you will see that a fly does not come within about 6 feet distance from this bag. Now if you ask them, they don't know the reason. They would tell you that somebody told them to do this, or they have been doing that in their earlier shop and so on. But they would vouch for its efficiency, that we don't know how it happens, but the fly does not come near the bag. I will tell you how it happens. And it is interestingly a phenomena which is directly connected to judo or karate, where you are using the strength of the enemy against itself. How is it? Let us understand that a fly on the food cycle is at very low level. So there are many predators who are waiting to make a lunch of a fly. Those could be other insects, birds, frogs, or lizards. And against these, the only defense that the fly has is to remain away from them or get away from them. So what fly has is overdeveloped eye. You will see that a fly never sits on a shaking platform. Yeah. So now, how can we utilize this? Repulsion. In this case, water is filled in a plastic bag and a number of coins are put in there, and then the bag is hung. Because the bag is hung and it is hung near to various lights, the lights happen to be there. Any sweetmeat shop would have a number of lights on its outer side. The light is reflected on the coins and the bag is shaking. The coins reflect the light in a shaking manner like a stroboscope, and there are many coins. So there are many stroboscopes going at the same time. And what does the fly see? It sees as the eyes of a predator. Which predator? She doesn't know, but either a big predator or many predators sitting together. And this is the reason fly does not go near that bag. And will end up of the repulsion itself with one more example. The other good sense or other strength that a fly has is that of smell. And how you can utilize it for repulsion? Utilizing a very smelly perfume or antiseptic also keeps the flies away. And this is also the reason flies don't go near to the people who are using smart scents or strong scents. And that is all from Ancient Wisdom for today. Keep sending us your feedback. Keep sending us your comments and questions. Namaskar.